For those that don't know, I am here in Florida and we have Hurricane Milton on the way down here. So kind of postponing a lot of my riding videos, of which I'm going to take out the GT750 on a maiden voyage and kind of just test that out and get a kind of a raw video for you, more or less, of riding the GT and my first impressions and things like that, as I've never owned one of them. I've never owned any of these bikes. So super excited for that. But as the Hurricane brews in here, I do have to kind of get prepared for it, doing a few different things around the house. But I have ordered a bunch of parts for the GT550, just battery, spark plugs, main things like that, to just cross off the list and get swapped out. So in the meantime, while we're waiting for them parts and kind of getting everything ready for the Hurricane, I'm just going to be cleaning up the bike. Probably going to see video of the Hurricane here, but yeah, so just kind of in the meantime, we're gonna clean up the bike until Hurricane hits. And once that Hurricane hits, man, it's gonna be great. More bike cleaning. So hopefully we don't lose power, but that is the case right now. So we are gonna go ahead and replace, this is I guess the original fender that was on the bike, and it's in pretty bad shape. But actually my parts bike is in a lot better shape, and this will clean up really, really nice. It doesn't have a lot of the big rust pitting like that. So we're gonna get this swapped out onto the other bike. Before we'll give you an after here in just a second. That's the after. And this is before I'll go in here and do the aluminum polish with vinegar. But this is what it'll look, kind of general gist of what it'll look like. Vinegar will take out most of that imperfection, but give you an idea. Boom. So I also went ahead and robbed this sissy bar off the other bike. Unfortunately, it is in some rough shape, but it looks better with one than without one, even in the worst shape it is. So I got that all installed, and again, keep on cleaning this bike up. And so simultaneously, while I'm cleaning it, I'm going to tackle probably the hardest problem on this bike, which is getting these brake lines to free up and getting this brake to function. So I will video this process on this bike and show you exactly how hard it is, or I guess how labor intensive it is to get this thing to work. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so the brake lines are fully disassembled, and I mean you have to fully disassemble them. You have to get every single bolt undone here so that the parts washer penetrates everything so that the rust hopefully frees up. So next step is to throw this in the parts washer. So now that this thing is up to temperature, we're gonna put them inside of the ultrasonic cleaner for half hour, 45 minutes. Well, in the moment I take out the camera and decide to film doing the brakes, this was by far the easiest task I've done with these brake lines so far. So I had dirt all over my face, oh my gosh. But anyways, the literally ultrasonic cleaner and an air gun blew the lines right out, cleaned all the rust out, worked phenomenal. Late at night, I got the brakes all back on and bled out. Something I just want to say real quick is when you're bleeding these brakes out, just be patient with it, because honestly, as long as that little port in there that I showed in one of my last videos is bubbling and having air come out of it, it is working just fine. So this one actually took about 15-20 minutes to bleed out, maybe longer, maybe not, you know, for you, but just be patient with it, because sometimes it does take some time. All right, it's Wednesday afternoon here, and Hurricane Milton is just kind of starting to bring on some rain bands here. So you can kind of see outside starting to rain. Pretty crazy out there. So, but it's raining outside, but it ain't raining in my garage. So I guess it's time to work on some more motorcycles. Let's get it. little bit of before cleaning. That is the after. After just a little bit of brake cleaner and elbow grease, it actually turned out fairly decent. And you got to remember, like, this bike is not going to be perfect. Much like the GT750, it's got a lot of pitting and rust issues. So honestly, anything is better than what it was and what it started with. So that's kind of the goal of this bike: clean it up as best I can and be a cool little ripper. Hopefully we can get this thing and do some burnouts. Pardon the dim lights in here. I can't have the garage door open with the Hurricane, but was able to come in here and clean up the rims a little bit, get those all polished up. Got the rear one all polished up. Got the brake there as well polished. So looking pretty nice right now. Kind of just next steps. I want to get my parts, make sure this thing runs really good before I go ahead and take off the pipes, because doing the pipes is a complete another ordeal for cleaning. So want to wait till it runs good and then go through that process, because I'll probably have to do the clutch plates and things like that, like the other bikes. So yeah, this is it for now. Little weather update. As you can see, it's quite windy out here right now. This unfortunately is just the beginning. So Hurricane Milton is barreling down, boys. She is raining. This might be one of the last updates before the aftermath of tomorrow. Milton's supposed to hit later this evening, but an idea, wow. Recording live, it's about midnight. Can't really see it, but it is windy. Rain's coming in sideways here. Trees are clanking in the background, man. Pretty wild, actually. Alrighty, everybody. So the update, for the most part, believe it or not, everything is actually in pretty good shape here. So yeah, positive if you ask me. So more videos to come. Please like, subscribe, comment. Love it. Read through all of them. So obviously if you comment something nice, don't comment something nasty if that's gonna be the case. So again, like, comment, subscribe, follow for more videos to come. Woo.